Check, check, check. Welcome, welcome. I'm about to do this a little bit of Throwback Thursday. Hope everybody feeling well. This Dan, as usual. Let me switch to my live scene real quick. So y'all can see how I'm looking today, how I'm dressed today. Hey. All right, where my game audio at? Check that.
Fight! Hard, raw. There goes the mouthpiece. Vicious left hook. Body blow. Devastating combo. 1-2 combo. There goes the key.
Once you get yourself situated, let me know what you hear from what you don't hear.
Lands the cross.
Cause I'm trying to get I'm just getting my game audio.
Yes, the game audio is all you can hear.
Gotcha.
I can hear the music a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So, you see the USB symbol on there?
Yeah, that's the laptop.
Mm-hmm. That's the computer. Turn it up for me real quick. I'm gonna max it out on my end. Hold on.
This
Dang.
is the game sounds.
Mm-hmm. It's loading, so I can't get it to play nothing. Oh, I hear it now. Oh, I hear it now. Cool. Nothing further needed from me. All right, I just moved it down just a little bit.
Okay.
All the music is out of the game and all that stuff. I'm about to get to fighting with my man's Izzy Daniels. That's my boy. His power at 99. Dang. He ain't got no chin though, no heart. And he definitely can't last through a cut.
Alright,
see.
turn the game volume down.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even up at all and it's super loud.
Mm-hmm. Got you. What about now? Maybe that's what was giving us the static the last time.
Okay, it's better. The game.
All right, cool.
I'm trying to figure that out too.
All right, he's 64-14. I don't know about Mike Basil. Mike Basil.
Alright, I got
I'm 8-2. You say you got what?
On it. Can you hear me?
Nah, not really.
Mm.
I can't. Okay. Mine went on and it went off.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you now, but I can't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'1", 192, 215.
That noise case.
I got him in the weight, but he got me in the height. Let's go. Easy. Got to go afro. Afro.
Let's go to the center of the ring for the introductions of tonight's fighters.
Welcome, fight fans, and hang on to your seats. All right,
What's
gentlemen.
happening?
Can you turn the computer volume down still?
Mm-hmm.
What is it on?
So it is on negative. It's this one right here. But let's see if this helped right here. Hold on. Turning the actual volume of my computer down.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, I can't control the sound of my computer. I think the board control the sound of my computer because I got it
I
playing.
swear it just got quieter.
Yeah, I'm turning down this right here.
What is that?
It's the game.
Okay. Okay.
So that USB slider on your board controls the whole computer right now.
Okay.
Any sound I play from it. All right. I'm about to punch up Mike Basil real quick and try to keep from getting punched. Excuse me. Just for a sec. But I did write down everything that we talked about too as well. Just want you to be able to get yourself together.
Got you.
I gotta remember these combos. Oh my gosh. He got me with that last one. I'm not about to lose this fight just cause gotta get myself right.
So for anybody watching, who are you?
Oh, knockout.
All right, you're playing.
No, that was that. Hey, listen, that was unexpected, bro. He got all his life. And I just knocked him out. All right, cool. Yeah, that is a great question. I always wonder every time I get on. But most importantly, I am Dan. I go by Dan F. Man. Let me give a proper introduction. Oh my gosh, he coming back for me. Let me give a proper introduction of myself. I like to sit here and play the game. I make music, and I like to sit here and. How I get a 9? I knocked him out. Good. I stopped myself from saying the same thing again. Anyway, got up this morning, came here, and now I'm ready to talk to you. So, you want to jump into a topic or what's up? I can't hear no music yet though. But you might not be playing none. Oh my gosh. That tea was pretty good too, Earl.
I was eating something. But
Okay. I'm trying not to get punched out by Mike right over here.
you gotta do better with the introduction.
I know. Back in the day, he used to coach me through it, so I know.
All right. Well, the topics you want to talk about, you want to just get straight into it, or you want to play music?
Yeah, let's hear something. Let's hear something from you real quick. What you got queued up?
Old songs.
Say an old song.
Yeah.
Nobody don't know. They ain't never heard them. You about to beat me. You about to knock me out. about to be 8-3. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Yeah. Hype me up.
That I'm standing in. My parents was only kids trying to raise us kids. Life told me one thing, yeah, it is what it is. And at times you just gonna have to take it on the chin.
That's right. Get knocked out.
So avoiding all distractions, but
Hey.
focusing my purpose, giving all my power back into this earth. And it's hard, but I'm adapting all this hurt. If I'm going on to better things. And if you love me, you gon' have to give me space. And if you trust me, you know I'll come back the same. And if it's real, no matter how long, the love won't change. What are you gonna do? What do you choose? Make your next move. Why would you pull me through? No one should know. Yeah. And I thought you were perfect, worth I was certain, well, this isn't working. Can't get past the surface. You're worthless. My eyes burning. I can't even get the words in. Not meant for the same route. I don't need you right now. I never had real intentions of giving up or slow. And I'm just clearing my path. I know exactly where I'm going. And only emotion I'm scared of is feeling hopeless. Taking control of my craft, yeah, I'm 10 toes in. What do you choose? Just make your next move. Like what you put me through. No one should know.
Mike beat Mike. Boy, emoting. Yeah. So what was the name of that?
Better Things. Better Things.
Better Things. Better Things.
Yeah.
Who is it by?
Me.
Who was me?
Nami Tholo.
That's right. I like that one right there. It set the tone. So I really wanna I think our last two topics like kind of really go hand in hand. So I'm gonna go in the order that I wrote it down. So when I think about bills, right, I think about purpose. Like I literally think about purpose. You know what I'm saying? You can run around with or without it. Just like you can run around and have bills that you pay or not pay. So that's why I wanted to grab that topic. I think it could kind of pull the adults out of us, you know, because that's the only thing that separates adults from children. You can ask somebody for some money, or can you not ask somebody for some money? I had to get my cuts and chin up.
That's what determines adult from children.
Mm-hmm.
It's bills.
Nah, can you ask? Are you asking people for money, or are you going out here and creating it yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A child is gonna be like, "Daddy, can I? Mommy, can I?" Adult is gonna be like, I ain't trying to go to work today, but I didn't get that money.
Where? What was like the deeper reason you
So
want to talk about it? Cause
it
like,
helps
I
give you purpose. That's like my main thing. Like, okay,
maintaining what you have.
exactly. Because you notice it don't like come out of nothing comes out of thin air. We all know that. And if take away having to eat, right? For example, if you didn't have to eat, what are you like striving towards in a day as a farmer? If you was a farmer, if nobody had to eat.
But what about bills? Like,
What you mean?
like you associate bills with
Purpose.
purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Okay.
Do like a bill is
So
paying for not always a service, sometimes a
Mhm.
service, but paying for a thing, a place, transportate, like
So it's more than
bills,
that to me.
paying
It's
for things.
so
Like,
the word bill in that term means it still means more to me than just paying for a service or paying for a place or a thing. So it means this. Let's take the farmer example again. The farmer doesn't necessarily pay for his land, okay? But his bills come in the form of him having to eat, right? Like, he ain't got to go pay for the land he living on. He ain't got to go to the banker necessarily. He might own it from his family, whatever. And he works the land as the farmer. So his bills don't come in the form of taking a mortgage payment down to the bank operator or whatever. His bills come in the form of his stomach grumbling. Like, dog, I got to eat. I got to eat. So he need to get up, farm the land.
okay.
He need to get his chicken,
like, you talking
eggs.
about, like drive or like
Yes.
hunger.
Yes, in its
Bills.
rawest or most natural form. Like, you thirsty, that's your bills you gotta pay for the day. Like, I gotta go get me some water because I'm thirsty, and not in the form of a cash payment to somebody for a bottle of water, but the actual bill is the need to get something to drink because you're thirsty. I don't know if that's too deep, but that's the form that I'm looking at bills in, and it gives you that purpose. Like, okay, you woke up and now you need to eat. I'm going to go and make my way to something to eat because it's not just given to me.
Right.
Unless you're a child, somebody
So,
will
like,
fix
about,
breakfast for
like,
you.
survivability.
Mm-hmm. Because bills come in a lot of different ways. They don't just come at the end of the month neither.
But it's not good to let your hunger control you too.
Elaborate.
Like, it's not good. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me eat these donuts right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes it's better to just be hungrier and then drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's better to just do that or eat something better later than it is to just go with your, oh, I'm hungry. Let me. Sometimes when you come from survivability, you get stuck in survivability. And I think that when you get out of it, you learn a valuable thing that you should keep when you ever go back. Is like, I'm not controlled by this hunger.
Right.
I control the hunger to
Right.
an extent. I do understand the importance of it. If you don't pay your bills, you're not gonna live, literally, in every which way. If you don't pay your bills, you're not gonna live. So, like, I get it, but if you focus on it, you're stuck in it. So I tend to, like, not want to think about it, but I understand that finances are important, and I understand that paying your bills and paying for the things that provide everything that you need is important. It's just that
That can't be your only drive
if it
in
is
life.
so important, like, if it's the most important thing to you, then how are you actually going to maintain it? Because there are things that are more important to you, and you know that. Like, but I'm not saying that to not. I'm not a.
I'm all in with you.
I don't think bills make you an adult. I think there's kids out here right now. I know some kids that are paying their parents' bills, and they live at home and they pay for their parents. They pay their bills.
So
like kids in high school that are working.
So they not kids.
Right.
They not kids. They young adults.
That's true.
They young adults
and
at that point.
I take my point back. I take it back.
They are young adults.
Nah, you're fat. That's facts.
I was talking
but
about.
they're still
Go ahead.
kids though. That's the
They
thing.
should no.
They
You know
are
what?
still
They
kids.
should be allowed to
Yeah,
still be kids.
Right,
But in a perfect world, they would be. You know what I'm saying? But in this
but
world,
they still are. They're kids
Exactly.
paying bills.
I understand.
That's why I don't put them two
I like that.
together
Hey,
though,
talk
because
on that. You
you're
said-
gonna get it confused.
Go ahead.
You're gonna start thinking, oh, I can go tell little Billy to go get the groceries and take care of my kids. Like, no, Billy has to figure out his life too. He's a kid, so don't think just because he can handle the responsibility of paying bills that he's supposed to be paying bills. But
no, you absolutely correct.
that's why I like to
So-
separate it from who like.
So is it
making
age?
you.
We gonna dig a little deeper.
I think
Is it age or
financial
maturity?
responsibility is important.
Go ahead.
financial responsibility, but just leave it at that. Don't make it you're a child if you don't do this, and you're a grown up if you don't do that. Because let's
It's
actually
great.
talk
We already,
about it.
yeah, we know. We
Let's
already
talk
know.
about it. Like,
It's in the middle.
okay, like if you're a grown up, you get to cuss, right? Like,
Yep.
we don't be making sense. So that's not even true. Like, you're a kid, do this. You're a grown up, do that. Like, bruh, just do what you're supposed to do. Like, that's how I look at it. So I don't know. But
When do
I
you
hear
get to that?
too,
No,
like,
I'm.
how you.
I want to go deeper than that though. I don't want to stay on just the surface of the gray area. You know what I'm saying? So age or maturity, and what I mean is, you see young people like we talking about who are very mature, very mature. You see older people who are lacking in maturity. So we know it can go both ways. Old people got maturity, young people can have maturity. Old people can be immature and blah 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 blah. So which one gives you the ability to say you an adult? I don't know if I framed that question right. Which one? Is it age?
Age or maturity to say that you're an adult? Okay.
Let me. 18, right, comes with its responsibilities. 21 comes with its responsibilities. So that's what I mean when I say age. And
that's facts.
Go ahead.
I have seen very young kids who seem like they have a grown mentality, and not in a bad way. Sometimes in a good way. Like, they understand how important bills are already, and like things like that. But like age or maturity, so I've seen it like both ways. So, hold on, I gotta think on this.
I'm listening. Sandy getting on me over here.
The thing that's crazy is that, like, you would think, like, okay, first of all, yeah, this is how I wanted to address it.
Okay.
So I am 24 years old, because you have to understand my perspective to understand what I'm talking about, because I can talk about what my view is on growing up, but am I even grown? Like,
see, that's what we getting at. Like, that's what we getting at, right?
But from a 24 person's perspective and how much life I've lived, I understand that time does make a difference. No matter what, even if you're in the same situation, doing the same thing, a year later, you're a different person, and everything is different. It might look, or it might feel, it don't even feel the same. You're just lying to, so you're just in the same situation, but things change. So like, I don't know, like, maturity, it just depends on what you go through and what you can make it out of. Honestly, it just depends on what you go through and what you can make it out of. Because the people I know who are older and they are immature, they haven't made it. They haven't healed from that one thing that happened, and you know everyone knows what it is, but they just ain't past it, and you can see the immaturity all on their face, and that's.
Well, I want to say this quote to you then.
But some kids be going through things and making it out and continuing on with their life because they're maturing. So it's just the ability to go through pain and learn and actually become knowledgeable from it. Like, but to not get stuck before the pain, that's immaturity. Okay.
No, say that again. Say that again. You
Not to
said
get
not to get stuck.
before the pain, because you don't want to address the pain or go
And
through
that'll
it
lead
or
you
get
to
out
be-
of it, to learn from it or grow from it. So you're stuck at being in denial and delusional and can't even get past nothing because you don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel certain things right now. I don't, and I'm not, because I know that I'm what I'm capable of handling in my mental health. And I can't allow myself to think about certain things or entertain certain thoughts, or because I understand how much I can handle at a certain given time. Everybody's capacity is different. Everybody's like limits are different. Some people can handle going through a breakup, going through, people go through, I'm over here complaining about my little breakup or whatever, but like people go through divorces after decades of being with people. People like go through real things, and you have to respect what people go through too.
My bad. He did knock me out. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I wanted to say this quote to you. It's exactly along the lines you just said. So, it's basically I don't have the exact quote. I'm sorry. Basically, when you extend compassion to something that you don't understand, the fear of it or the hate for it instantly vanishes when you try to understand it. It's like it goes away instantly. Now think of something that is getting on your nerves so bad. The minute you try to sit down and like analyze and figure out maybe why it's getting on your nerves or even what it is that's happening, your hate for it or the pressure that you feel on you for you to react to it is just it goes away. Take something that a person that you love and they just doing something that you just can't stand. The minute you try to look at it from their point of view on what they're doing, the hate for what they're doing, it kind of dissolves a little bit because you can't get to the understanding why you still not liking whatever it is that you're trying to understand. It's like I hate spiders. If I was sitting there and it was in a glass jar and I'm studying it though and I know I'm safe, then I might not be as scared of the spider, you know? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's how I try to approach situations when I think about a contrast I might have with somebody. Like I got a difference, but let me try to see it from their point of view. So when I say maybe age and maturity, and I'm looking at the maturity of a 40-year-old, me personally, from my point of view, being a imperfect person myself, if I look at the age and maturity of a 40-year-old and the age and maturity of my 10-year-old, I still have to take into account their own experience. Like the 40-year-old might not want to do something because of some trauma that they have went through. Now I can put trauma on there as a word, but when I look through their eyes on the experience, it's trauma. Like it's something that will literally block somebody from doing something. Like the fear of water because you seen somebody in water, whatever.
Sometimes it's not as big. Sometimes it's smaller stuff.
What you mean?
Like sometimes it's not, oh, he's so scared of the entire ocean and whenever it rains he run in silence. Sometimes it's small things, like certain mannerisms, or certain things in people. Like sometimes it's not that big, but it's smaller, so it's even harder to detect.
Yeah. So you don't even know it's there.
Yeah.
And you don't even know you're doing it to them. Or triggering whatever that is. I think at this age, in this frame of mind, in everybody's reality, I don't know where you're living at, but we got to dig a little bit deeper than, all right, you ever seen a scratch and sniff? You scratch it and you smell it. We got to go deeper than just the surface of, oh, yeah, I know. I see you do this every time I do that. And that's what I mean when I say you try to understand what you might be fearful of or you might hate, or it's the only way to like kind of make it across the bridge. I don't know, especially when you need other people in any capacity. Yeah, we need the environment. Trees breathe what we need or put out what we need to breathe. So it's like when you got that type of synergy or connection at the lowest level, how could we not take a step back and say, well, maybe that person is actually feeling something and I just don't know what it is. I don't know. I think we started on bills and we went through let me knock you out. We went through adult, child. Then we went age, maturity. What's your I can go first with my conclusion. Hold on, let me see this knockout. Bing. So my conclusion, as far as if we was to say we were talking about bills, my conclusion on how I feel about bills.
How do you handle paying bills?
What do you mean?
When
I'm sorry.
you're working check to check?
So
like say somebody has bills, and by the end of the month, and when everything's paid and everything or whatever, they only got $150 left every month, and that's to eat and buy soap. And by the time you bought the soap and something to eat for that day, it's gone.
So
I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's just
I get what you're saying.
It's by the time you buy the soap, it's really gone. Like
You have nothing
pretty
left.
much. But how would you approach that if that was a situation that you found yourself in and you were trying to maneuver your way out? Since we're talking about bills, because a lot of people feel like bills aren't is like an uncontrollable natural disaster, you know? For real. They just come around, bring you stress.
You had this house playing. Get this
It's
out of here.
it's mostly just mental though.
Yes.
It's mostly just mental because if you're not seeing nothing happen,
You
ain't nothing
said
the building's not changing.
Controllable.
The room
Your quotes
isn't
are priceless, bro.
the room isn't transforming. Things aren't changing. Nothing's happening except you stressing out. That's what you're paying for. Something that's to me what a bill is. It's agreeing to have somebody stress me out. But that's my ghetto version of it for real, cause that's ghetto.
Hold on, let me laugh for a
But
second.
nah,
Let me laugh for a second, cause
when you can handle your bills though, let's imagine a scenario where you can handle your bills, cause some people can't even imagine that. And if you can't imagine that, then you need to start imagining it, because you wouldn't even know what to do when it happens, and then when it happens, you're not gonna know what to do. So imagine having more money than you need for your bills, and imagine having money to save for the next month, and the next month, and the next month, so that after a couple months, you know that you're good for the next 3 months. And for the next 3 months, you don't have to be afraid anymore. And this uncontrollable natural disaster no longer exists because it was never real. It was never real. You just needed to get some money. And it's crazy and it's disrespectful as it seems. I don't have no money right now. No, for real. Because I have to say things like that, because if I'm sitting here talking about age and maturity, I'm 24 years old. If I'm gonna sit here and talk about bills, what do I pay my bills? Like literally. So I'm starting from the ground up right now, but I have been through enough and paid enough bills to understand how to pay bills. So I understand the type of lifestyle that I have to live to pay those bills. It's not going nowhere. It is a skill that I have learned. So I have had things in my possession. I could have made better decisions, of course. Everyone can, but I understand that. So that's my power, and I'm going to grow from that. But just make sure, whoever you are, note to myself as well, save up as much as you can, just so that natural disaster, that's how you shut that whisper up. You shut it up with money. Every time you get $1, it gets shh. Here's another 20. Here's another 100. And it gets quieter and quieter. And by the time you counted your next month's rent, you know what you're hearing? Your dreams. You can hear your goals. You can hear your health. You can hear your kids. You can hear your husband. You can hear your wife. You can hear your dog. You can hear the grass. Not the grass, the outside. You can hear
everything.
the breeze. You can feel better about your life, because it was never something that was supposed to cause you so much pain. It was just a bill. It's just a bill. That's why I felt like that when we were discussing the topics and you wanted to talk about it. It's like, why? I don't want to. Like, I don't know.
Man, you know them things that
But
you don't want to do.
I'm glad we did, because I didn't even understand how I thought so deeply about it, because I just was like, I don't want to talk about it. But I don't know, just it's about your mentality above all things. It's about my mentality above all things. It's about our mentality above all things. And once I understand that, I'll be able to help other people understand that, and then the cycle continues. But it's just hard staying on one side. I don't have my life figured out. I'm not on this podcast or this stream to be like I have everything figured out. I listen to me talk about stuff, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Music is gonna help like structure this too.
So I do want to just go back briefly and answer your question that you asked for about somebody that's living paycheck to paycheck. So there's some keys that are given to you in little sayings that you just might not pay attention to. One of those things is more money, more problems, right?
Right.
How could somebody say that if money is supposed to solve all of our problems?
I genuinely
Living.
feel like it's an energy thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
every time I've had money and then I've had money problems,
Mm-hmm.
it's been because of the energy I had when I got the money. Like I would get money and then I would immediately become paranoid. Like immediately become paranoid because I have this much money and I know it's gonna be gone tomorrow, and I don't trust that it's gonna be here because it wasn't here for this long. Like I don't know, I would just get paranoid. So like I would. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not the one to give advice. I'm the one who needs some advice.
Okay. Well, I mean,
And
I can
honestly,
keep.
you know what's so fitting?
What's up?
I brought this book too.
What is it?
It's called Millionaire.
Mm.
And I'm going to just go to a random page and read to
Yeah. What's up?
for real. Just because I don't really know nothing. And what
You know
good
more
do-
than you know more than I'm not going. That's last straw. You know more than you think you know.
Right. No, I'm tripping. I know stuff, but it's just like,
You got to pull it out. You got to let your seed grow, okay? You are still looking at your seed like, what are you, seed?
I have only ever made money
Mm-hmm.
by working in jobs that I knew would guarantee me money. I've never taken a risk on making. I have taken little risk, like buying hoodies and buying T-shirts, but it wasn't a big risk. I probably invested, if I've ever invested. This is a good conversation because I feel like I'm mature enough to look at myself in different ways now. But like, if I look at how much I invested in my entire life, I'm genuinely looking at it right now. And invested, I mean like I put money in and I made money back. How much have I put in to have the risk of making it back and I made it back? I probably would say not that much. Probably like, actually, you know what? Actually, I should actually think about this. Because at first I was gonna say $20 to $50.
What? $20
Yeah,
$50?
like in profit.
Oh,
Like-
okay. I
like-
thought you was about
like
to say
that
you
I
only put
bought-
in.
Like I bought a T-shirt for $10, bought another T-shirt for $10. I cut them both in half, sewed them together, switched them and sewed them together, and then sold them again for like $25. So
Do
then I made
you
50.
see?
But I'm trying to still think. And then I had a feature that one time, and like, I think it's like $400. I didn't know it was that much, but like, I don't know. I gotta.
Do you
get
know
back
what your
right.
true product is that you would make money off of?
My songs, my voice.
It's you.
Mm.
You decided to get the T-shirt. The T-shirt is just a T-shirt. You decided to cut it in half and design it. Otherwise, it'd just be a T-shirt.
Not for real.
And then you put it out there to sell and get the money back. So it's you that is the true product. Your ideas.
You know what this page says? I'm
What's
listening
that?
to you.
No, I was done.
For real. No, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
This says the emotional buying strategy. It says it's a chart and it goes from depressed to buy to high to regret to sell to depressed. And this is a chart in the Millionaire book. It says you start off depressed, you buy something, you get a high, you regret it, you sell it, you get depressed again, so you buy something else, you feel a high, you regret it, you sell it. That's very.
I think you
interesting.
gotta-
This is the market cycle. This is the market. So it's. I guess it's talking about like the housing market. Like, let me think about the housing market right now. So it's terrible, right?
Is it?
Or it's terrible for people trying to buy a house. It's great for people selling their house. So I guess it would be high, right?
Because
So
they
pretty
selling it.
soon everybody's gonna be selling their house. Probably in about
I see what you're saying.
like what? It's 5 years from now.
They go. What
They're
they
gonna
go?
be like, they're paying way too much rent. I'm living in
And they go-
Arizona for $4,000 a month, and this is way too much. Literally, not for real.
It's the cycle.
Because when I was, numbers matter. They matter. They have emotions to them. They matter. If I like, they really do. Like, I know where like, I don't know, but like
I'm listening to you.
if I say to somebody, hey, can I borrow your your Lamborghini for the whole day today, and in exchange to you, I will give you $10. There's an emotion to that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, things have value and worth. Like, so like if I'm like offering a little bit for something that I know is valuable, it's
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful. But if I'm offering a little bit to something that I just said the same thing twice.
Nah, you
But like,
go ahead. You was about to flip it, I thought.
right. If
If
I
I
offer
offer
a
a little,
lot
yeah,
for
right.
something that isn't valuable, it's almost disrespectful to the entire market. Like,
Mhm.
why would he spend his money on that thing?
Mm-hmm.
For real. So things have value and numbers hold emotions. And like,
Mhm.
you're looking at it like, oh, yeah, I go to work and I pay my bills. I'm an adult. Are you actually like? I remember when I was I had a full-time job, 40 hours a week.
My mom would love this conversation. Go ahead.
I was getting paid $12 an hour. $12
Mhm.
an hour was enough for me to pay my car payment and pay my
Mhm.
rent, and that was it. That was it. There wasn't a dollar left
Mhm.
after that. So
Mhm.
numbers have emotions. Well, if I
So
would, if I would have gotten paid $20 an hour, I would have been able to
you
pay
would have
my
been.
rent, my car note. I would have had food in the fridge. I
Mhm.
would have had furniture in the
Mhm.
house, and I would have been able to enjoy myself a little bit more frequently and have a better lifestyle.
Mhm.
So that whole number from $12
To
to $20
that little 8 right there in
just
between.
brought life into my house.
Exactly.
Numbers hold
So wait.
power.
So
for
before
real.
you go any further, I want to
And it's also important. I just want
go
to
ahead.
stamp it because I feel like I
Go
understand
ahead.
it.
Go ahead.
It's important to know your worth,
Yeah.
because you're not going to accept anything less than your
Then
worth.
your worth.
And you know the life you want to live.
Or
Do
if
you
you could-
want
yeah,
to
go
be
ahead.
living? Do you want to be living like this, or do you want to be living like that? And if you know how you want to live, you have to understand the number
Mhm.
that's associated to that emotion. What number do
Mm.
you feel like
Your
you
worth.
need? You need. What is your worth? What is your
So-
worth?
so
what
let
do I
me-
need to give you so you can feel?
You
but
said
that,
exactly
that,
what
that's
what a lot of
crazy.
people who go in and create businesses know. You heard what I said? Like, you said something that a lot of people who create businesses know. And it's that I am worth this,
Mm-hmm.
so I am not going to accept that. So I'm
Right.
going to start a business to do this. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So let me take you where your mind is trying to go and doesn't know where it's at. It seems like you got to go out to sit outside of the city. And this is what I mean. You have to go outside of electricity, running water. What else? Food in a refrigerator. You got to go outside of that to see
Right.
really
Right.
what a
And
bill
that's,
is.
That's where it kind of connects. So like you are in this fancy apartment and you got to pay the rent and you got to pay for your car, but imagine if you were living on an island where your fruit grew in front of you.
That's what I
and you're
gave the
sleeping.
farmer,
It's
the
same,
farmer
it's
analogy.
the same lifestyle.
Exactly.
It's the same.
You got to get up,
lifestyle.
cut a tree
It's
down.
the same lifestyle. Your bills are the same. Your
Mhm.
bills are the same from that one to the other. The number has a different association because of the
Mhm.
environment that you're
Mhm.
in. So yes, know your worth, but also know your worth in your environment. Understand, is my worth, am I worth being here? Do I need to be here to live, or should I go somewhere that is better for me to live, because this would be a better way of living. If you don't like where you like, not to sound like a freaking Republican or anything, but like if you don't like
I don't
where
know what
you if
Republicans
you
sound
don't
like.
like where you're living, if it's too
Mhm.
expensive for you and the job that you have isn't enough to pay for what you need because of the place, just
Mhm.
because of the place. If you go somewhere else and you can have cheaper rent, cheaper gas, you're gonna have more leeway and a better life.
But what about friends? What about
Friends do
family?
matter. Family does
And
matter.
you've
You have
been
to take
living
all
there
of it
for-
into consideration, for real. So if that matters to you, then that bill is different for you.
Right.
It's different for everybody and everything. Like it's nothing that's
So
black and white.
put your last little touches on it, because I think we covered a lot more than just the word or the aspect of bills. I think we touched on pretty much, I don't know, more than just bills. I know that. We went under the surface like I like to do. So put your final stamp on it. If you had
My
to
final stamp: stay hungry, keep
Hey.
chasing what you want. Just don't don't get confused on what you want. Don't let somebody tell you what you want. If you said you wanted that, if you said you wanted a 5-tier layer cake and they gave you a box cake and you didn't want that, then tell them I don't want that and keep it pushing and keep it moving because you know what you want. Like, stay hungry. Just stay hungry, but stay hungry for what you need. Don't be hungry for the donuts. Stay hungry for the fruit that your body requires because you're going to be more successful. Yes, you're hungry. Yes, he's hungry. Yes, we all hungry. But are we all eating right? No. So who's to blame for that? Me? You? Everybody's to blame. So, like, just stay hungry. Chase what you want.
Oh, what's good, bruh?
And
Good to see you. Good to hear you in here. Go ahead.
that's it. That's all I got for that one. I'm ready to play some music.
I was about to say,
it's
play
almost
us
11 too.
It's a nice little hour.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I'll search to find a love within. Well, I came back to let you know. Yeah. I'm a star child, I can feel the love. I was looking up to you, but no one else above. Now I'm grieving all my friends that go with 2 doves. They gone, not past, I don't mean that they dead. They'll live forever in the
Hey, bro, I'm glad you did, bro. I've been playing Knockout Kings. You missed the Mortal Kombat for the last couple days, but I'm glad you tapped in with me. We gonna be back after this song though.
I was looking up to you, but no one else above. Now I'm grieving all my friends that go with 2 doves. They gone, not past, I don't mean that they dead. They'll live forever in the stars and in my head. I felt pain so potent, all I seen was red. You can't take back any of the words that you said. You can't take back all the wrong things you did. Cut me deep and now you can't follow me. My testimony, a shepherd trying to find my sheep. Another way to say that it's been hard for me to sleep. You bit the hand feeding you and watched as I bleed. I gave you everything and you still stole from me. You had problems, you ain't even plan on solving. I saw them and I sympathized and let you hurt me. And on this long road, it's been a painful journey. I've always respected my own mercy. My kindness has been the thing that's cursed me. I pray to remove those that ain't worthy. Then you switched up and then you changed jerseys. Now I ain't straight hair like it was curly. Pat Beverly, you like to play dirty. Now I need 2 nines before I'm 30. One under my pillow in case I'm in a hurry. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find a love within. Well, I came back to let you know that I can't let go, but I can, and I will. Hard on an empty stomach, these red pills. Hard to express it, I'm no way that I feel. Cause I'll fall apart if I ever kept it real. They switched on me, yeah, they switched up a lot. My heart's full of stitches, they keep playing with my top. My temple's sacred now, it's got these bruises and knots. It took everything in me just to get to where I got. I cried and forgave, but this pain's gotta stop. These people never change, tooth and nail, I have fought to get you out of hell, but I guess you forgot. And now I'm on the highway, playing Linkin Park. And yeah, you wanna fight, but in the end, who really lost? Everything you held back to your abusive thoughts. I had to act small, yeah, I had to play it smart. And now I'm standing in the mirror, all I feel is lost. I wanted to see how you felt, and now I'm gone. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find a love within. I came back to let you know. I guess you wonder where I've been. That I can't let go. Search to find a love within. Yeah. Yeah. That I can't just let you go. In my pain, I chose to hold. And I hate things that I know, but it keeps me from guess you wonder where I've been. Yeah. She said don't ever let them see you down. The ones who cause you trauma if you see them round. To keep your chin up as easy as it sounds. Heavy is the head that wears a crown. Heavy is the head that wears a crown. Heavy is the head that wears a crown. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I can't just let you go. And I can't just let it go. When the pain hits close to home. I guess you wonder where I've been. I'll search to find the love within. I came back to let you know. I guess you wonder where I've been.
That cut is really starting to open.
Good afternoon. This is your captain speaking with just a little flight information. Coming up on the left, we're going to be catching a glimpse of the Grand Canyon. On the right, you can be able to see the Hoover Dam in just a few minutes. We're flying at an altitude of 37,000 feet, and our airspeed is 400 miles an hour.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Airplane mode on my phone when I go to sleep. Ay, in my zone, all alone, nobody but me. Ay, when you hear my songs, take them metaphorically. Cause nobody's allowed to bother me in my jeans. Ay, got my head in the class while I'm in my window seat. And if you need me, you could catch me right by the wings. Ay, got my carry on, don't need your baggage on me. Cause I might, no. I don't think I can stay in my city another day. So I might, nah, I don't think I can stay in my city another day. The block is hot, cops all on the street, and I got this weed in my gas tank. So when I re-up, please don't bother me. And when I pull up to the house, tryna make a fucking sound, cause it's late, but it's kinda hard when you come in this loud. And now I'm pissed off, got me looking at these missed calls. They bring me drama, can't get involved. I'll be alone before I ever let somebody drag me down when they fall. Hey, you know me, pull up to the scene with slides on my feet, feeling fresher than a breeze, cause tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tryna make it out my city, it's never been done before, cause all these crabs in a bucket make it impossible. I was tryna find love inside you, but instead you turn cold, and that's the main reason I'ma pack this green in this bowl, just to alleviate my problems, take my pain from my soul. My intuition on autopilot, living life like it was cruise control. And I don't think I can stay in my city another day. So I might, no, I don't think I can stay in my city another day. So I might.
We're back.
I like this beat right here. Bet you
We
don't
got
want to flow
another,
some.
Topic
My
of
bad, that's a
discussion.
distraction.
Yep, it's distractions. Distractions. So, topics just spitballing on distractions. Breaking down words lately.
Mm-hmm.
Dis is
Mm.
definitely the opposite of what you want to do. Dis means no, not. If you like something, to
Mhm.
dislike it means you do not like it. So what's attraction? Distraction. What is traction? Traction is gaining traction, moving forward, moving in a direction.
I say I'm giving you the bump fist because when I didn't see that angle, I like to acknowledge that the person gave me that angle. Go ahead.
Most people don't like to look at hold on, I'm checking the mics.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Most people don't like to not discuss. Most people don't think that deep into anything, and I'm one of them, and I'm just starting to think deeper about little things. But we know what we're saying, but we don't know what we're saying. In the same way that we know what we're doing, but we don't know what we're doing.
Elaborate. You gotta elaborate. Yeah.
Okay.
Now give me an
know
example
what
of
we're
that.
saying, but we don't know what we're saying.
Mhm.
We're literally using these words that we don't
okay,
think
I see
about
it.
to know what we're even saying.
Yeah, I see
So
it.
we say things that we know that we said them, but we do not know what we are saying.
Like that.
We know what we are doing, but we don't know what we're doing. We know how we're acting, but we don't know how it's affecting us. We know what we're doing, but we don't know what we're doing. So distraction,
Go ahead.
something that stops the flow of things moving forward, not backwards, not side to side, but something that stops something from moving forward and gaining traction. Because to gain traction is to move forward. It isn't to move back. It isn't to ease up. It isn't to slow down. It isn't to lie down. It is to start. So to distract something is to stop the movement. So what stops your movements? What are distractions? And what are the things that you think are important to work towards? Because you can have a goal. Like, say, my goal is to make $1 million. And I get a corporate job to where I'm working 80 hours a week and I barely have time to spend with my family. But say just hypothetically, I have kids and I also want to raise a family. So how am I, if my kids are the distraction for the corporate job to make $1 million, then am I fulfilling my goal of having a happy family? They're two different things. Like, what are, like, a distraction could be kids for your job, but if your goal is to be a good parent, then that's also a goal that you have to attend to. So you have to find a balance between
that.
everything. But what are your distractions?
So are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I want to pull something out of what you said first before we move into that answer for that. I'm gonna write it down as well. Balance. That key word right there is oh man, it's right in the middle of attraction and distraction. My distractions, from your definition, now seem not to be distractions. I don't know if they still distractions, and let me elaborate real quick. So I am trying to come to work, okay, but in the room is in chaos. So I start picking things up. I start knock them out. How I keep doing that? I start picking things up, putting them away, but this is diverting. I ain't gonna say distracting, but it's diverting me from getting ready for work, which my ultimate goal was to get ready for work. So in that light, it is a distraction. You see what I'm saying? I need to get my
And by no means do I mean to overcomplicate things.
no. So I got to stop you again.
Cause I feel like maybe.
What you
It's
mean
just
overcomplicate? Like,
Cause like I was thinking like,
because
can you
complicated.
have goals that? Can you be distracted from things that aren't a distraction in other ways? But it doesn't matter. It's just what you're initially trying to do at that moment.
Okay, so we gonna stay right there.
Right.
Let's stay right there. Let's not even go down the wormhole, rabbit hole. what you trying to do at that moment. I'm trying to get dressed for work. So this is a distraction. It is not attracting me towards getting ready for work. And I think that right there, that just that's keeping us straight and narrow. Look, my distractions are anything that is keeping me from either raising my kids, it keeps me from my priorities. Now I ain't gonna list the whole laundry list. My priorities, and my priorities change with the moment, of course, but my distractions are anything that keep me from my priorities. You want me to be more specific than that?
Not so much, because I feel like dwelling on distractions become a distraction.
So what are your attractions?
So I feel like we should already just what are my attractions?
Yeah, like what is attracting you towards your goals and the things you want to do? Or what are you attracting into your life right now? Emotionally.
Emotionally, I'm attracting peace into my life right now at a slow pace, but it's a pace I'm working with.
Give me an actual tangible example of some of your peace. What is something that gives you peace? That feeling of
I just been doing things a little bit differently than how I've been. So like instead of scrolling in the bathroom, I'll play a sermon and listen to the preacher talk. Instead of FaceTiming somebody at night to talk about something, I'll turn my phone off and just close my eyes in the darkness. I've been doing things a little bit differently, and it's been helping me feel better and making me feel more at peace about the stuff I got going on.
So, are distractions stopping you? I mean, stopping? Do they stop coming just because of that peace?
I find, my distractions are all day long in my own mind.
So how do you find the balance?
I'm learning it. I think that when I get overwhelmed, because that's when I tend to get distracted, and I notice, I'm looking at my phone a little bit too much. I'm a little bit too concerned with everything except for what I'm supposed to be doing right now, so I might be a little disinterested in it. So let me go take a break from it.
Like that.
Let me go outside and just breathe some fresh air for a second.
So talk about this real quick in terms, keep it on the topic, but in terms of distractions, how does interest play a part?
Definitely plays a part.
How so? For you, how does interest play? I'm trying to get you to eat the words, like eat them. Just eat them, balance. I'm going to find some balance in this technique and da-da-da-da-da. But how does interest play a part in you and just like your distractions?
I think, so everybody has a love for things.
Yeah.
Like, I love to make music, but I'm not doing it all day long. I could. I'm probably sure a lot of people could be doing what they want to do all day long. If they wanted to, they could. In a sense, like, I mean, like little things. Like, my mom likes to play Candy Crush, so I'm sure if she wanted to, she could play that all day long at work. And I get really distracted with noises, for real. I can't even. But
I'll let you know to mute it the next time. You
interest.
said your mom could play Candy Crush at work all day?
Yeah.
If she wanted to.
Not at work all day, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure, like,
Music
I'm
all day. You
saying,
could make music
like,
all day.
imagine, okay, here's a better way to say it. Like,
No, I was following that line.
You have times when you don't like doing what you love doing. And maybe it's like a mental illness type of thing, for real. But it's.
So what is,
I
what
feel like
would you,
everybody go ahead.
so in terms of interest, what you're saying is your interest is the fuel that you're using to do the thing that you're doing. You're
As selfish as it sounds most of the time,
Yeah. No, it don't sound selfish. It just sounds like we need to be able to define what we need to do the things that we want to do. For example, you have a car and your car needs water, right? You don't always put water in your car every day, do you? But you know it needs water. And your car needs oil. You don't always put oil in your car every day, but you know it needs oil, and so on and so forth.
Right.
So,
and honestly, that's where church comes in for me. It's
you
not.
mean?
It's not nothing else that does that for me
okay.
except for church.
Really? So
Yep. That's the only thing that refuels me. When that
Ooh.
battery gets low and there's nothing that's working, and I'm smoking and I'm drinking and I'm scrolling and I'm talking to everyone I could talk to, and it just nothing seems to make
so
me
that's
feel
your
better.
station.
That's where
That's your refueling station.
Yes, for sure. And right now I'm in refueling mode.
Oh, I like that. You see
Yes.
how many gems you pulling out, and it's like, so your mind, and I'm gonna keep it simple. Your mind is just that, and you have gems in there that need to be mined out. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's your refueling
Everybody
station. I like
does.
that.
But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. If you ever seen, I haven't watched all of Dragon Ball Z, but it has had an impact on me. And I remember that one scene where he's like in the tank because he's trying to get better. That's how I feel right now.
The hyperbolic, not the
Yeah,
hyperbolic
yeah.
chamber. He in the Vegeta's in the little tank because he just got his whooped by Goku and them. I know what you mean.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, and
Feel
you
like
just
I'm
waiting
in there
on it.
listening to the water bubbling around me, and I'm just trying to stay in my little bubble, and
Trying to stay
all that
stable.
little extra stuff, all this freaking talking about Diddy and all this stupid Instagram stuff. I can't let it get close to the glass. I don't want to see it because my eyes are closed. Like I'm in the chamber. But yeah,
So what you gonna be when you come out?
refreshed, hopefully.
You know, it's the one-liners that like kind of touch your soul. Refreshed.
Hopefully.
Let me. Can I give you your words
I'm in
back?
there right now. You're talking to somebody in there.
Say it again.
I said I'm in there now. Like you're talking to somebody who's in there. Like I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I get out. Ask me when I get out.
You just
I'ma
said it.
get
You,
out for
hey,
sure.
listen. So let me give you your words back. We was
It's
talking
nothing
about.
bad. It's a good form of healing. There's a good form of healing and there's a bad form of. I mean, not bad form.
No.
of
I
healing,
ain't make
but
that face because I'm not making that
healing's
face
not
because
even the word, right
I'm
word.
curious.
There's a bad
Elaborate.
form of
You gotta
rest.
elaborate.
Not healing.
So I'm
there's
interested.
a bad form of rest.
Okay.
There's a good form of rest and there's a bad form of rest.
Give me
when you're
examples.
resting
Give me
and you're at peace, when you wake up, you will feel refreshed. But when you're resting in pain, you will feel exhausted when you wake up. So you got to learn how to figure that out for yourself. So I'm trying to figure that out before I get out because I ain't trying to get out exhausted. I'm trying to get out refreshed.
Yeah.
So if I notice I'm going to get out exhausted, then I'm going to go back to sleep in here until I'm done sleeping.
And
And then I'm going to get out when I'm ready.
So let me give you your words back
Right.
because this is a good type of healing, if you ask me. So out of distractions, if I was to draw a tree, I'll do it next time. You got balance, interest, refueling, and refreshed. And you see how something that is initially looked at as a negative can attract all of that positive. I really feel like the balance that you find within your distractions is led by your interest. And when you are really interested in something, yeah, sure, it drains you, but it refuels you at the same time. Like it's like you putting your gas in your car, but your car is driving down the street as you refueling it. Or a flight, you know how the planes will fly, and they in mid-flight they need to get refueled by another plane. That's literally your interest. When you're interested in something, it's like you just don't run out of juice. You may get a little tired and a little weary. You might need to lay down, but you come right back to it. And I feel like to answer my own question, when I get out the chamber, what I'm gonna feel like is, and it's the first thought that come to my head is going back into the chamber in the light of, dang, I can see where I came from, and let me analyze all of the things that I didn't know then and put them to work now. Let me say that again. It's some things I didn't know then that I'm about to put to work now in my life because I can look back and see I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So we got all of that out of distractions. What's our what's the name look like?
Time looking.
Yeah.
We got a couple more minutes.
Really? All
Yeah,
right.
just a couple more. I was gonna put a song on. I
yeah,
can put
go
it on
ahead,
now.
run
or-
that.
All right, babe.
Yeah, I was about to say run that. It might be something about what we was just talking about, and it might hit that spot. You know what I'm saying?
Distractions. All right, give me a second here.
You good? I think you have a natural ability to kind of talk your way through a situation.
Man, what? Man, what?
I wonder what your internal dialogue sound
what?
like. I bet you it's
You
like,
have no idea.
girl, you better listen. I got the wisdom for your ass
No,
now.
I
what?
have
What
this
it's like?
tendency to talk to myself when I go through things.
Are you
And-
talking yourself? Sorry to cut you off, but are you
Mhm.
talking yourself out of what
No,
you
I'm
need to
talking
do, or
myself
into what
through
you?
it. I'm talking
Okay,
myself
got you.
through it.
Yes,
But
I
I've
picked
had
up on that.
I've been in a relationship where
Mm-hmm.
they didn't want to hear me talk when I needed to talk, so I would just keep talking to
You
myself.
like a
I would
bottle
literally just-
shaking up a bottle,
I
and you're
would
like
just
ready
keep
to.
talking to myself because me personally, I don't express myself well unless it's spoken or it is written down.
Mhm.
I can't. When I'm in my head, I overthink and I just feel anxiety and stuff.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know. I literally will talk to myself. I'll
That's
sit
good.
in my car and I'm going through this right now. I think that is because of I'll do the whole
So-
as if I was on the phone with somebody, but I'm just talking.
So let me
to
give you an
myself.
example of something.
And that's probably where I get this from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to like bulldoze over the conversation.
No, you good.
I know I have things to learn too. Like that relationship
go
taught me
ahead.
other things too. Like sometimes I be talking too much, and I think I have more than I need to say, and I do need to learn how to keep certain things to myself. I am aware of these things. It's just that.
Well, and if you talking internally, you are keeping it to yourself, especially if you in a space where ain't nobody around.
Right.
But what I want to do when we have these talks
Mm-hmm.
is I want to encourage you. I don't want to divert you. If you take a flow of water and you divert it, it's still coming from the main channel and the main source. I want to empower your main source so your channel runs even stronger. So what you're doing is not a bad thing in the light of an actor. What does the actor do? He rehearses lines by himself and scenes by himself, and he practices it so that when he gets in front of the camera with the other actors, he's already ran through that scenario 100 times. And all he needs to do is plug those actors in so he can get the final outcome of the scene. But he's been practicing it to himself, talking the lines over and over, even other people's lines, over and over and over and over. So what you're doing is just like that. So it's not bad. You're talking yourself.
Sounds super ingenuine now, though.
What you mean?
Just looking at it like
What
that.
does ingenuine mean?
Like I've been practicing lines, but I haven't like it's real, but it
So-
isn't all a part of me and the actor of me. I understand that what you're saying. I
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
you're saying. I'm not fighting it. It makes me feel like looking at myself like I don't know a different way.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It is. I know, like we talked about, when it shake you up, it's like, you see my face? Like, okay, so my daughter mom, right? She was like, you don't like people to tell you nothing about you either. And I was like, I can't say shit about that because that would be proving her exact point. You see what I'm saying? So I know it feels like, man, you know what? But I don't know what that feeling is, bro. I told you I've been feeling that keeps happening to me like this whole entire day, and it's only 11 o'clock. To where I got to be like, dang, you know what? That one hit the spot. That one. I meant to tell you this. Let me share this with you before I go on. So this right here is our third person. Like literally, since we know we're on camera and we know we're on a mic, it's like literally our referee within the space of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I feel at ease when I come into the conversation and I actually talk or share anything off of my mind with you, because I don't want to make you feel like I'm going to just dominate. Like I said, like I'm going to dominate the conversation, so it keeps me humble and keeps me grounded in what I say and how I approach things, because it's not just my way or the highway, you know?
Right. I hope our conversations can stay grounded moving forward too, because that's one thing I tend to do is I tend to like move things like a rocket and like go.
What you mean?
Like to learn and understand things, you have to go beneath the surface.
Yeah.
And you have to understand and like I don't know how to explain it, but with
Keep
me,
trying.
I
Keep
just
trying.
go straight from problem to solution.
Yes,
How to get
okay.
you to understand it in that
Uh-huh.
way. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not really like a fruitful conversation,
Mm.
but more of like just somebody's perspective.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I gotta hit you with this. That's the fruit right there. A testimony is like, yo, dog, this is my testimony. And you may not receive the testimony to help you with the fruit, but you might pass that fruit along. Be like, hey, man, this person had told me this, and I'm going to tell you their testimony as a giving you the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And that person that you telling it to is like, yo, this my
what's,
fruit.
What's the fruit called in One Piece?
The devil fruit?
The gum fruit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that
Gum.
what
It's a
called?
whole bunch of them, but they call devil
Right,
fruit.
Right. What's another one called?
So you got the
Every one
gum
have-
fruit, you got the chop fruit, you got the silk fruit, like the silk touch. It's so many. Like basically everybody's power, they different power is the fruit that they
It's just
ate.
called devil fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's what they call it.
I feel like I'm not gonna run with this because I don't like how it would look. But like, if
I'm
I was
listening.
if I was another artist in another parallel world,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'd be like DJ Devil Fruit or something. Because like we would talk about like fruit and like how it has to do with the mind.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a better way to understand it through an animation because
Yeah.
it's not real.
Yeah.
So it's better to understand it.
I
that
understand
way.
what you're saying. I think when you look at the comparison between the stuff that we put as
Devil Fruit. Could you imagine somebody with that name? Oh my God, that would be terrible.
you said it would be terrible. I was trying to see what
Devil
you.
Fruit. But I like the idea because
Mhm.
the whole concept is everything
So-
that describes everything. Like
So it's so many comparisons to the devil fruit that it's like, bruh.
and music like there's so many connotations with music, and then the Apple, and then like
That's why I was going with
the
it.
iPhone, the internet, all goes back in a complete circle, low key to me.
Do you like that circle, or do you?
It's a cool circle, but I wouldn't brand myself that way.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's why I said it in the way I
Uh-huh.
said it because
Mhm.
I'm thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can get to the song. It
Yeah.
does get real quiet at home when there's no music at
Yeah.
all. Gotta
But
keep
I
music playing.
we be flowing, so it's like, all right, we got to feel out all the different angles. But you about
Yeah.
to play a song, right?
Yep.
All right. So
This is yeah.
If I ever said I was gonna do something, I did it. Yeah. If you ever say you was gonna ride, is you with it? Yeah. And I'm popping out like I ain't been out in a minute. Yeah. Ain't no cap in my records, they keep spinning. Yeah. If you ever find someone better than me, you did it. Yeah. Only competition is me. If I lose, I'm winning. Yeah. They love me now for the reasons they hated me, cause I'm different. Take all I can out of situation. Cut my L's, I'm dipping. If you gang, just like you saying, hop on a mission, running laps around these rappers. With these tracks, I go the distance. They ain't wanna hear me out. Now you missing out. I don't wanna talk right now. Maybe I'll see you around. Hit my line and in time, maybe you'll figure it out. Had to block a couple pages if I flex this word of mouth. They hit me up with the booth rate and I'm just like, how? Should be paying for my time. Put your money where it counts. Why would I go out if I can go and eat at the house? Fruity Loops up on the couch. Mix it myself, then I bounce. Dropping off a bed to get a bed like doing DoorDash. You could see me fucking beaming. You ain't even have to ask. Hey, I'm shining in the sun. Swift a whiff out of mask. And just like a mag, I'll pop a bully with the fucking flash. Picture me just like a magazine. Shooting everything. In they face, I see the envy. In they face, I see the green. That's okay, cause on my brain is the same fucking thing. Yeah, I'm all about that change. Yeah, I'm saving every ring. Hey, I'm cuffed up with the game. Only single till I sing. Yeah. Only single till I sing. Yeah. If I ever said I was gonna do something, frank, I did it my own way. Did it my own way. Yeah, if I ever said I was gonna do something, I did it. Yeah, if you ever said you was gonna ride it, you with it. Yeah, and I'm popping out like I ain't been down a minute. Yeah, ain't no cap in my rap, my records they keep spinning. Yeah, if you ever find someone better than me, you did it. Yeah, only competition is me. If I lose, I'm winning.
Blocking the attack.
That cut is really starting to open up.
Good left hook inside.
Lands with the cross.
Excellent 1-2 combination. Go to your corner.
Let's look at the highlights from the last round.
Fight.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Yeah. Nah, I can't shawty. She don't believe in me. Think that I'm a bag. Think I'll get on my knees. Nah, I can't fuck with the homies, cause they don't believe in me. Better hit the blunt for free. Get loving in these streets. Like, who the fuck I look like staying somewhere I'm not appreciated? At least I got their attention now, even if it I hate it. At least I'm hot now, boy, doubt me, it's motivation. I could teach you to turn something for none right now, being patient. I don't got the time for your shit now. Boy said time to level up and I like how that shit sound. They seem to come up, so I promise that I will make them proud. I can't let the fam down, I can't let the fam down. I know I'd be the greatest in the room. I know my prime wasn't in my youth. I know there was always a place for you. On my block list, unknown numbers calling, I'm like cool, I don't give a fuck. I can see the future in this booth. I be whipping in this hoopy, I don't care long as I'm on the move. I take notes from the GOAT, sipping tea, playing Larry June. All my friends kick, push, Lupe, Fiasco, I'm too cool. Rock a hoodie in my city, I'm too jiggy, I'm too smooth. Like don't worry about it, sweetheart, this ain't meant for you. Life ain't how we want it, why you chillin', you should be pressed. Coconut water, what I'm sipping in the morning, feeling blessed. Pray when I wake up, cause election me like trust the process. I wrote this song 3 in the morning, swear to God can't get no rest. I get adrenaline rush when I'm getting to it. Waited my whole life, yeah, just so I could talk my I just need some more exposure, then I'll have this bitch lit.
And we're back.
Yes. I like that right there. You gotta come up with your little intro, outro, middle of the show. We're back, and you're rocking with. You know what I'm saying? Mine is you are now rocking with the hottest DJ in Charlotte right now, Danny Second Grade. This is 3B ENT. That used to be mine right there. Or they think I'm playing, bruh. That was hard body. All right, back on camera. But yeah, so you want to jump straight into that last one? Since we got a little bit of time.
Last topic.
Yeah.
Last topic is focus.
Mm-hmm. And mind y'all, we just taking words and expanding on them, expounding on them, and all of those descriptive adjectives, you know. I like that beat. My energy's still pumping from last night. Yeah. Yeah, I can't lie, bro. I was feeling something last night, like, yo, I gotta let it go. But literally, you heard that moment right there. I literally be having to stop myself from rapping, bro.
Okay. Right. I want to try. Let me try.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Close my eyes and then I focus. Yeah, I cannot. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Close my eyes so I can focus. Close my eyes so I can focus. Close my eyes so I can focus. Cause I'm not right here. Close my eyes so I can focus. Cause I'm not right here. I be in the zone, water, I ain't breathing no air. Yeah, I'm all up in this chamber. Yeah, I'm all up in my temple. Yeah, they all up in my mental. But they don't know that I'm look both ways before you cross me. I know that I'ma get this money, yeah, like it's on me. I know I'ma stack it up and stack it like it's on trees. I know I'ma stack it up and stack it like it's on trees. Every time I count the money, I always assemble T. You don't even understand it cause you never had it too.
Hey, what's up, O?
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the wind down, and we talking about our last topic, which is focus. Can I get a little taste of this?
Yeah, sure.
I wasn't particularly feeling nothing, but I just feel I need to say something. I'm a little off focus. I don't even know what is the coldest. All the distractions in my life make me the boldest. Cause I just wanna knock 'em out and knock 'em down. I'm just saying things how I'm in the crowd and waving my hands from left and right. Cheering my people on all night. Go get 'em, 1, 2, boss 'em out onto the mat. And then we knock 'em out, they never coming back. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah, and don't forget who is the greatest. Don't forget who is doing it, and don't forget to pay.
don't forget to pay.
rent.
Go ahead.
Don't forget.
My bad. I be so right there with you, bro. I'm like, yo, say this. Oh,
I gotta have. You know,
Go
have
ahead.
you ever seen the XXX freestyle with
Nuh-uh.
X?
Nuh-uh.
You never seen it? Well, you know the XXL freestyle.
Oh yeah. You talking about the ciphers?
Yeah, you ever seen the one with X? Well, they cut the beat and he started rapping a cappella and everything was quiet. That's how
you gotta be. Mute my mic then when you start going in, cause I cannot control it, bruh.
Okay.
So let me explain why I can't control it. I'm sorry to be
I
long
get
with
it.
it.
You don't even gotta
Yeah,
explain
go
it.
ahead, go
Support.
ahead.
I fuck with it. It's
Exactly.
Cool, but I gotta be honest
Just
about
mute
my
it.
process too.
Just mute me as soon as you know you about to go and be like, boop. Don't even tell me.
Okay. But if you want to do your thing too, you can. But I like to attack them like by beats because I really like not to say. I don't know, not to,
So do this. When we do get in that mode, you want to do 1 for 1. That's what you're saying?
Low key.
Cool.
Or at least
That's cool.
sometimes.
Because then I know have that bounce back and forth. We'll know to leave the space, but otherwise, you got that, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I got that, bruh. That's cool.
I'm clicking type beats on my iPad and my files, so I don't know what I'm clicking when I'm clicking.
That sound good. What you doing?
I'm trying to rap though for real.
I'm saying what you doing.
I'm trying to speed it up.
Oh, you say you trying to, but I just
Low-key.
be
that
on
was
anything.
cool. I like that one. I did like that one.
I just be on anything. Let's try to stay focused as we do it too. Like as soon as you get in your zone, just focus on it.
I bet. Yeah. Focus on me and everything that I see. I got this vision in my hand. I ain't playing. It's time for me to sit down and have some meetings. It's time for me to sit down and do some planning. It's time for me to understand the way of the route. It's time for me to understand what I'm all about. It's time for me to change up my walk and my style. It's time for me to take a couple miles. It's time for you to understand, step inside my shoes. It's time for you to know that you can never fucking lose. It's time for you to know that you can never really choose. When it come to me and me, I can never really lose. Yeah, I'm taking it this far. Yeah, that's hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, don't get confused. Fuck. Yeah. You don't know me. No, I ain't taking on things. Hold on. Let me find my pocket like I'm back in it. Yeah, I got my other hand on the wheel spinning. Oh yeah, you know that I'm you know I'm different. You know I hop up on the rug and I get to drifting, cause this is my world, and I'm saying like my world. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I know you feel it like I feel it, how I did it, how I done it, how I did it, yeah, cause I'm kicking back like Karate Kid, and I'm anti-social when I hit the spliff, and I don't like to talk, not a little bit, I like to keep it all inside till I feel different, yeah, so I just, yeah, keep it cool, keep it smooth, you don't even know what to do, yeah, what to do, I know what to do, I always know what to do, so when I hop up on the game, you know I cannot lose, and if I did, it was no else, yeah, and if I did, I swear it was no else, and all the else turned up, yeah, you guessed it, and I don't even have to tell you about another lesson, and I don't even have to tell you that you're really destined, and I don't really have to tell you how to concentrate, and I don't really have to tell you how to meditate, it's just a couple things inside you that's gonna make you great, and it's gonna be some things that you gonna think that you was late, but understand that time is only on your mind, so if you gonna change it, then just change it, yeah, and if you change it, then just change it, keep it mindful, and keep your mind full of thoughts that gonna bring you some really emotions that gonna take you to, fuck, hold on, yeah, but just understand that we are never equal, I'm the greatest of them all, yeah, I'm the greatest of them all, yeah, but when I come around them, I don't wanna make them feel small, I don't ever wanna make them feel small, but I can't help it, I'm just a giant walking on these peasants, I'm just moving through these towers like I was destined, I'm just walking to the sun like I see it there, like I know that I'ma make it, but I know that I'm scared, cause I could feel the heat on my face, and know that I do not control it when it gets colder at nights, and I know that the moon is watching me all the time, so it just tell me about the secrets that I got, I cannot lie, I can only tell the truth, you know one thing about me, I can never lose, I said that about one or two times in this song, yeah, I never really lose, I never lose.
Yes, ma'am.
Concentration.
That's right. Taking all them.
I'm trying to, honestly, I was watching it yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that I really am an artist, because I was looking at it and I wasn't happy. Like, I was happy in the moment because I caught a vibe, but when I watched it, it's just like, bruh, your bars are not bars. Like, I need to work more. So when I came in today, I was like, I have to do better.
Like, I got it.
I have to do better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
hey.
the feeling.
I vibe with the fact that you don't shut down. And freestyling to me is like playing basketball. You ain't gonna hear me play about neither one of them things. Like, if somebody be like, let's freestyle, I'm either all in or I'm like, oh yeah, go ahead. And I'm gonna listen to them and be all in. But I like that you don't just be like, yeah, I'm gonna say a couple little bars and then you like finding and searching for that flow within, you know?
The one person who pitched freestyling to me, because I wasn't a big freestyler. I would freestyle my songs, then write down my songs, and then record my songs. But I wouldn't sit there and freestyle. I didn't find any use in it until my cousin tried to make me do it, and he was like, when you do it, do the whole beat. And when you do it every time like that, it how you do it is different. When you just know that or if you attempt to try to talk the entire beat, the way that you're gonna rap in the future is gonna be so much more refined.
Yes.
So that's how I look at it. Like, that's why I was like, I kind of need the beat. Like,
yeah,
you
got it.
Yeah.
So every time you open up, right, it's not I'm not sitting here like, oh, I need to, because that right there creates competition or conflict inside of me. You get what I'm saying? So I have to wholeheartedly listen. And that's why you see my reactions are the way that I'm reacting. Like, I'm reacting with you at the punchline because I'm in.
And it's my job to be able to block that out.
No, don't block it.
No, but I'm supposed to, like, I shouldn't, hey, you guys.
No. This is the reference I got. You know, I got the analogies, bro. Listen, when you at the free throw line in the NBA, you ain't shooting in the gym by yourself no more. All the fans out there, and they all saying different things. And I'm one of them fans in the crowd right now. That's when I'm hearing you do them punchlines, and I'm hearing you do that. I'm just so moved. I'm moved by it. And I'm watching you search for your flow in the beat, and I'm I'm all in it with you, bro. I promise you I am, because I know how that feels. I don't mind never giving you a whole beat, 2 beats, 3 beats, 4 beats. If you like, yo, bro, I just want to feel this out real
Can
quick.
I do one more?
Go ahead,
I'm
man.
just in the, like, got me in the
Go ahead. I'm playing the game, listening to you, my soundtrack.
All right, I'm testing YouTube right now, too.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see.
Hey.
This is cool, but
Well, let me get it, man. Let me get it.
okay.
Let me get it. I'm gonna give you a couple little quick hits. Feel like got the top back riding down the strip. I ain't really got no long hair, but it's still blowing. Got my niggas around me rolling up and blowing. You know how we put it down, where we going. I gotta pause the game, cause I gotta keep on rapping to the rhythm that I'm rowing. All in my boat floating right across the ocean. The way that I see this thing here, we all got a plan. Stay focused and put it right in your hand. Build it up, smash the nail right in, and your house is built. So go walk right in, peep it. Do you see it? I'm all in it, a different human being. And I don't really think that I got all knowledge. I just try to put out the harder stuff that I've did across the border. And now I'm jumping deep into the water. The same words keep coming around in my head, so I'ma lay down in the bed, that's it.
Yeah, in my blunt, I'ma take a couple hits, yeah. In my blunt, I'ma take a couple hits, yeah. I might be blunt, you could take a couple hits, yeah. I might be, yeah. I might be up front, but you know I got them hits, yeah. I might be up front, but you know I got them hits, yeah. I got them files, got the checks. You know that I could really spin it back, yeah. You know that I could really spin it back, yeah. You know that I could really spin it back, yeah. I touched true love once and that never but hold on.
That was a line, bro. That was a bar, bro.
Hey, yeah, I gotta lock in. Hey, yeah, I gotta lock in. Hold on, I got an idea. Yeah, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Like you, I gotta lock in. Like I got my pen and it's lock it. I open it up and I'll see it's you, and I can't forget everything that we went through. I swear I really meant that shit. I gotta lock in. I don't really wanna talk about it, I ain't stopping. I don't really wanna go do that role, but if I do, just know that I made, I stood 10 toes down for my bros. I made that money and I made it real cold. I did it like hold on. This shit, I like this beat. I was really going for Larry June type vibe. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, this some real smooth shit. Yeah, this some real smooth. Yeah, better keep it friendly cause of kids. Yeah. Hello with a full tank and a fresh fit. You know that I'm really cool. Yeah, I got a drip. Yeah, I got the water. Yeah. Hello with a fresh fit. Hello with a fresh fit. Yeah. Hold on. I'm just catching the feeling. Yeah. Give me a little time. Give me a little time. Give me a little time. Give me a little time before I clock out. What you really trying to talk about? I be trying to get money, that's all I be thinking about. I don't really know how to think about another thing. Every time they come around me, they want me to think like how they do it when they wanna bring everything down with them. But I can't get with that. Let me snap back. You know I wear a couple hats and I might still flip a couple tables at the meeting, cause you know that I ain't really able to do everything that I want to, and ain't take no, I ain't do no, it's like I got something to say, but I just don't know how to say it, so I really pull up with the chopper and I let it spread. I ain't trying to do that gangster shit, but you know you gotta, let me express myself. Let me say how I feel,
Go ahead, keep going. Fill it out.
Don't really say that. No, I'm just kidding. Why am I so stubborn? Why am I so, why I think about all this stuff? Why can't I just chill? 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 I got these demons on my back. Why can't I chill? I feel them on feel them in my past. Feel them on my back. I'ma take the drive and I ain't looking back. Hold on. Cause I'm using the same words, I'm getting lazy. I swear to God, I can do this shit, I ain't really crazy. I can really rap, I've been doing it as of lately. And if I do it now, just know that I ain't really that better than Lil Baby. Cause I'm, yeah. I can humble myself if I really need to. I don't really care if you want a problem, I got the tools. We can solve it out if that's what you want to do. Okay, getting a little better. Switching up like the weather, switching up like the seasons. I have every reason. I have every reason, cause I am really breathing, and I am really floating, and I am really coasting, and I am really different, and I am really gifted. And if I take that shit, just know that I am. Yeah, I got the crown on my head, so W's in my mind. Yeah, I got a crown on.
I got that crown on my head, so them W's in my mind. So remember, I told you, you always gonna be your worst critic, okay?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Why?
It was terrible, but it was a good learning experience.
But why though? Why you say?
Because I didn't catch my pocket. You know when
Oh,
it's
I like
good.
that. I like that.
You know when it's good.
But what makes good? What makes bad? What should you do? I don't even know. I just do what I do. I ain't think about it, but I had to get to the elements, the motion that I'm moving across the page. I'm just trying to bounce on the rhythm that I can say. I'm trying to go deeper into my brain, my mainframe, shutting down, pushing the button, come back and play again. I ain't had to do that. I ain't had to run that, but I really want that, so I'ma have to get that. Throw it right here on the floor up in my bag, cause you couldn't stop me, cause the ceiling is where I sit at, I live at. I did that, I done. I got to get it, cause I got to run. See you all later, cause I got to go, but I'm still gonna keep going with this whole hair flow, and I got it. I don't stop it. Rocket that we flying in, I'm the pilot. I got yeah, so
I think.
go ahead.
Hold on.
Please.
Which one am I? Oh, it sounds okay. Trying to figure out the sounds. Yeah. I just think that we don't know what. I just think that we don't know what love is. Yeah. I think that we don't know what love is. That's yeah. I just think that we don't know what love is. I think that we think enough is enough when enough wasn't much, and now we feeling stuck. And I don't really want to talk about fucking love, cause fuck love. What that ever do for me? I'm just trying to get this money, trying to change the energy in the room when they see me. I walk in and smile, and I know that I am beaming. You know that when I go to sleep that I am never sleeping. You know when I am dreaming that I'm really dreaming in real life, in real time, in my mind. And you don't really have to understand that line, but I know that it's gonna speak for itself. Cause me, I walk around with no help. I don't need no bodyguards, I don't need no help. I don't need nothing that I can't do for myself. If I tap down on the island, then I know that I'm straight. Cause I know how to drink. I've been pulling up with bottles, yeah, I got that Henny. I don't really learn to talk to way too many. I like to keep my circle small. Yeah, like to keep my circle small on the island. I'ma drink coconut water cause I ain't, fuck. Yeah, but I'm really focused, don't ever get it confused, yeah. I know that when I jump in this bitch, I'll never lose, yeah. I know that I will forever be a winner. And if they got a problem, they can do something with the printer and make a couple dollars for they safe and cut it up, yeah. Make a couple dollars for they safe and cut it up. I'ma cut them out of my life, cause I don't give a fuck. I can get this money all by myself, I don't give a fuck.
You know, you could put someone out of your life. You could stop someone from being in your life. But when you cut them out of your life, you got a picture of them, right? And you just, hey, let me cut you out of my life right now. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Mm-hmm.
Maybe one more? Or
yeah,
what?
how you want to do it?
I could do one more.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I gotta switch it up though, for real. I gotta get back on my initial mission, which was Larry June. Numbers. Yeah. Let's talk numbers. Let's talk percents. This don't make sense. Let's talk percents. I don't really have to understand what you. Yeah. I understand what you meant. Yeah. Let's talk percents. Let's talk. Yeah. Hold on. It's kind of different. It's kind of hard to talk about this, get to them bars. I don't want to talk about no business on a song. You don't not know me, you know I'm right, never wrong. You know if I left them, then I left them in a wrong. Yeah, cause I'm always right. They don't have to talk about me, but they know I might have to pull up on a man, have to show him some sight, have to give him some vision, have to show him something different, have to show that I'm gifted, have to, yeah, I was whipping it in the kitchen while you was asleep on the couch, and now I don't want to talk about what I'm doing that you are not around, cause I try to talk, but you ain't listen, so now I'm on solo dolo on a mission. Like that, I guess, yeah, I guess that they ain't like that, but I know deep down that they like that, and they know deep down that I'm like that, and I know deep down I get right back, so when I come back around and I come home, make sure you never call and don't hit up my phone, cause you was always trying to talk about me, leave me alone, I don't wanna do this shit, bitch, I'm in my zone, yeah, now I'm in my zone, now I caught a couple, cause I'm in a zone, yeah, I know these words ain't that, yeah. Might not be the most intellectual, but I'm the most flexible. I'ma get that money, teach us some acrobatics. I'ma teach that money, do a motherfucking backflip, yeah, like a gymnast. Yeah, I'm in this, like everybody hates Chris, bitch, I'm in this, yeah. Don't you hear the improvement? Don't you hear the improvement? Don't you know that you could do this? Don't you know that you could do this? Don't you hear improvement? Don't you hear me? And I am never losing. I might take a break, but I am never losing. I am never stalling. I am never falling. I am never breaking off wet, cause I'm balling. Back to the grind. Back to the grind, yeah, back to the grind. Send me back to the west side. Send me back to the west side. Yeah, send me back to the west side. Send me back to the west side. Send me back to the west side. Everything gon' be alright. Send me back to the west side. Yeah. Word.
I felt the vibe on that one.
You just wait till I get comfortable singing too.
I heard it on that last little note you just said.
Nah,
Take me
for
back
real.
to the
I
west
think
side.
I'll be wanting to sing so
west
bad.
side.
Okay, can we do one more and that's it?
What, like you do one whole one? What's up?
Yeah,
How you want to do it?
I just want to sing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna really go back and listen to these two. I could really use this for practice as well.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you about to come up with so many ideas just from watching it back.
Man, for real. Yeah, I'm hearing these for the first time, just to put that out. I don't know if I like this one. Not to be everybody's hurt. I'm not liking these beats. Rapping is hard though. Like I want to sing because it's easy, but okay, I'll sing over the beat. I'm just gonna have to do it. But I want to rap so bad.
Go ahead.
Challenging myself in a different way. Like an infinite river. It's like couple bridges, now you can't come through. Yeah. Mine. I ain't trolling you. You gotta say a riddle this time. They don't really know me. They don't know my inside jokes. They don't know what get to me. They don't know how I float. They don't know I get high every morning, every night. They don't really know about me. They don't know nothing about my life. Why you giving me advice? Why you wasting my time with this river of mine? Why would I let it flow into? Damn, I'm really mad. I don't wanna have to talk to you or get back. I just had to hop in my motherfucking bag and grab a couple floaties to us there, right? Yeah. Grab a couple floaties for the homies. Cause you know they up if they know me. Cause you know they up if they know me. Yeah. Cause you know they up if they know me. And that goes for my fans and the homies. Yeah, that go for anybody that know me. Even the ones who did me down. Even the ones who bring me down. I'll be right back up like a slingshot. I'll be right up in the sky. I might take my fucking time, but I don't need to really mind. You should mind your business the way that I really mind mine. And with my mind on my business, I'm back on the ground with skateboards on the wall. Yeah, I got Persian rugs in my mind. I don't really have to tell them every time I tap into my office, but they don't know it's a temple. I don't have to tell them cause they never step into my mental, cause I got the lock and the key in my pocket. And one day this song, I might just drop it.
What was that? What did you say? You said
Infinite rivers
infinite
of mine.
river. Say it again.
Infinite rivers of mine. Of mine. Of mine.
That's beautiful.
Words. That was cool. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm starting to see how I give my power away.
What you mean?
Like, how do I explain it? One or two of these is good enough to have a good stream, you know?
One or two like are these freestyles?
Good freestyles,
Yeah.
yeah. And me just creating, like, I don't know. I could, like, just take one of my singles I already have and just promote it all, this whole stream, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, like, giving my power away for free. But not in a bad
No,
way.
no, I
I'm
get what you're saying.
learning, so I'm gaining
I get what you're
something
saying.
valuable for
Yeah, I
myself
get what you're
as
saying.
well.
You don't want to give everything.
Like, what if I was doing this in private and then I just wrote it and then I really did it and then I
Mhm.
put it out? Like,
Well, I'll say this. I enjoy some of my little sitting in my phone and just recording a rap I did over a beat more than some of my songs
what I
that
think?
I put out. Go ahead.
I think studio time needs to be a requirement of my routine.
Mm.
Because
Like you
it
need to
will
go
make
spend time
me
in the studio,
understand
yeah.
how serious this whole thing that we're doing is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm doing my work every day, just like you're broadcasting.
Mhm.
Like, that makes no sense for
Yep.
me to be planning and stuff.
So how about we do this then? We can do it like this. I literally don't care what you play or what you do on that end of the microphone. You see what I'm saying? You are my generator over there. You see what I'm saying? So I can feed off of you. And I'm pretty sure people watching me won't mind you coming up with new concepts or new ideas, jotting, saying, hey, look,
right.
let me
Let
just.
me not be selfish too.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. But so look, since you don't want to be selfish, we got like,
We got 12:08.
yeah, we got like 9
We hit
minutes
all the
left.
topics though.
Yeah, we did. We got like 9 minutes left though. So since you don't want to be selfish, throw me on one.
Throw you on
Yeah.
a beat.
Yeah,
Okay.
throw me on one real quick. I'll see what I can do. Get it off my chest, and then we'll close out. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us today. This was great. You know what I'm saying? It'll only get better. And I don't really care what kind. Just whatever comes on is cool. Hey, we in the 12th round now, and it's about to go down. We in the 12th round now, it's about to go down. We in the 12th round now, and it's about to go down. We've been fighting all day, feeling like we're fighting for weeks. I'm trying to get back, but my knees feel weak. I just hit the flow for the last time. I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm going to get up right now. Tapping the button a little quick, a little fast. I'm trying to be the hero that can't get all the cash. I'm trying to cash out. Trying to make a large amount, but I can't make it out. Dang, so I can't make it back. You could gather all the facts, but you can't relate to that. And you don't feel what I feel inside, and I'm just trying to be up in the air so I can get a little higher on the ride, glide to the peak. You can see me, but you can't see what I need. And what I'm asking for is a little bit of help to get right through the door, over the threshold. I'm shooting the basket. Can I score more? Here's my fans cheering. Oh, they waiting on the sidelines. I don't even know, but I'm really gonna get mine. As I'm connecting all the dots. Everybody stopping just to watch. And they cheering me on, but it's the 12th round. Am I going strong? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. It's the 12th round now. It's about to go down. It's the 12th round now. It's about to go down. Now, my heart is weak. Can I make it back? He just punched me and now I'm on to the mat. I was dreaming about something, but the ref counting me out. I'm needing a little something, like some water or maybe a pep talk, so I can get back into the fight, y'all. Don't want to be outlined in chalk, killed, knocked off. It's the 12th round now. It's about to go down. About to go down. Hey, hey. 4 minutes left and we about to go off. Hey, hey, hey. We got 4 minutes left and we about to go off. Hey, hey. I ain't fighting no more fights for y'all.
Yeah, yeah. You might have thought the song was over. Here's my victory lap. Yeah, you know that this song really slaps. Yeah, you know that I gotta make it back. Don't let your enthusiasm might step me back. I gotta make sure I gotta make my last. Let me make sure that I walk past how I was doing yesterday so I can laugh at all my mistakes that I moved past. Stop taking it farther. Yeah, been talking to my father. We ain't having good conversation, but I don't really like to mind him, cause I gotta worry about my cousin, my blood. I don't really care, cause we grew none from we done grew from none. Yeah, we done grew from none. I ain't had no role models to look for, so I had to make going and up the score. Now I know that I'm better than I look for. So what am I looking for? Something to look forward to. Somebody that can choose. Victory Lab.
I'm gonna go. Hold on, you hear that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go back to that one. Like I'm gonna go back on my phone, go on YouTube. I'm going back to that one because I like the way that sound and you came in. That was hard body. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm pretty sure you do too. But go ahead, Nami. Go ahead, get your little outro.
Thanks for listening. We're refining all the details now. I'm gonna pick this apart all day long, figure out a better way tomorrow. Also, we're coming back on tonight. So when are we coming on tonight?
So 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock sound good.
6.
Or you want to
like
go later?
Later?
Yeah, 7 o'clock. So we'll be back 7 o'clock, and we're gonna do this same show in a different way.
In a better way, even better, that you didn't even know what to expect next. But yeah,
exactly.
6 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
You want to send us out? Switch the scene. You got your mouse over there. Yeah, peace.
All right, we're outie.
It's like I got 2 broken hearts, 2 beating out my chest. Not meant for this earth, send me back to Venus. But until I'm straight, will I show my face? Wish I was better for you, but I'm in my own way. I'm like, rain, rain, please go away. I was counting days, I was feeling pain, praying for tomorrow, hoping it comes one day. When I get this money, it'll all be okay. counting days, I was feeling pain. Praying for tomorrow, hoping it comes one day. Like when I get this money, it'll all be okay. Rain, rain, please go away. I was counting days, I was feeling pain. Praying for tomorrow, hoping it comes one day. When I get this money, we will all be okay. At least that's what I thought. I still ain't talk to my mom. Shit eating me up inside. I speak up and I'm wrong. For your sake, I kept quiet. Like agony for my songs. Hoping we'll be alright. Hopefully before I'm gone. Rain, rain, please go away. I was counting days, I was feeling pain. Praying for tomorrow, hoping it comes one